Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online, and in today's video I'm testing out my solo C1 Myrmidon. So I want to have a ship that can handle the combat sides but could also defend itself in a PvP situation. And for the first ship I chose to test out the Myrmidon. Now I did do the scouting in a different ship beforehand, so I have the bookmarks, I can get in and out without needing the probes, and it is one risk that I'm going to take, and that is to fit this ship without probes. So we'll see if that works out or not, and how well or how bad it handles this C1 side. So let's get started. Let's also use some of the lasers that I fitted here. And let's web this first target here, and then at the opportune time let's also drop mobile tractor unit. You know what, I'll just drop it right here. Let's see if we get some hits going, and let's see if we can actually do some damage. First up, I'll try to clear out all of this small stuff as quickly as I can. Lots of misses from my hops, at least a little bit of hits from my lasers, and cap use so far seems to be quite okay. It's very cheap, so I took like Tech 1 lasers that I felt I could get decent optimals for either very close range like these sleepers, or like 20 kilometers out, in case we would end up in a situation where we would be facing a PvP situation with a long point. So there we go, that one is going down as well. You are next. Oh, I should also keep an eye on my D-scan. The one threat is a mobile depot that's been visible, and another one is them shooting my drones. Don't want that to happen, so why don't you all return, since we're up on the medium anyway. Let's give that one an orbit at 7,500, which should be my optimal. I also should use this stuff, and then we'll break out 4 ogres. So let's check it out, and then I can continue keeping an eye on stuff and talking. The one strange, weird thing about this system, J160334, is it's very small. So it's only, I think, like 5 AU across or something. You can de-scan the entire system, which helps a little bit with safety, I guess. So here comes that medium. Let's see if we can handle it. Oh, and another added layer is I am actually in a sleeper data site. So if I see probes, then they're looking for me. But if I don't, then I should be decently safe. So here come the next guys underneath the structures. That's not great. Let's see if we can take care of that small one quickly with target painters and my ogres doing the work they can. Awesome. Alright, that awakened patroller sounds good to me. Let's start approaching him. Let's add this, but I do need to start repping now, so that's interesting. Second wave is up, and I need to do a little bit of repping. Maybe try and approach them, get in range, and well, I think I can laser fire this already. Cap management is going to be pretty important in the fit of this Myrmidon here. So once I get in range here, I'll cut off the afterburner, and I'll leave the repper. Well, no need to over rep either, but this is looking okay. That one will break pretty efficiently, I think. Yes, he does. Start approaching that one, web on him, target painter 2, and do a little bit of repping. But this is working out quite okay. I usually try and do this stuff with my brother or with Katsuko, but Katsuko is playing Grand Theft Auto 5, I think it's called, and my brother has not been playing that much lately. So yeah, I need to find solo options, and the first one here that I want to check out is a cheap Myrmidon. And this is it right here. So let's see if all of this works out. Maybe I'll switch out to standard because of the range here. Optimal is now dead on at 15. So if anyone wants to have like a long point on my Myrmidon, 15 kilometers is the normal orbit for them. That's perfect for me, because I get to use these crystals and still hit them well. Short range, I can just use the multi-frequency. So there we go. onto that awakened patrol. No need to waste too much cap, goddammit. I do have to watch my cap management with this, so don't over-rep, don't overuse your afterburner. Just let your drones do most of the work. And here comes the final spawn right on top of me. That is actually quite okay. So we will just choose an orbit, switch out to Imperials, start repping, see if we can take care of the small fry first. I think that would be okay, but oh, there's actually quite some damage coming in. Look at that. That one is down, and if I have to, I'll use the cap booster, although I would have preferred to leave that one for the PvP situations, but look at that. I'm burning through the cap quite heavily. You are next. I think I won't use... Oh, I'm also being neutered. Yep, there we go. So I'm not going to use the lasers just yet. Let's see if I can handle it, but I do feel I'll need to cap boost here pretty soon, because this is quite a bit of neuting coming on me. Yep, solo, look at that. It's not that easy. I'll also need to keep my speed up. Let's increase our transversal, yeah, and let's just use the cap booster here. Keep the repping going. Luckily I do out-rep the damage, and as long as they're focused on me now, this ought to be somewhat okay. I should be able to break like the first one by the time that I'm recharged and all of that. But this is harder than I thought. I'm having more trouble than I thought. So maybe the lasers with the cap usage is not the best, or god damn it, return to drone bay. Yep, they targeted one of them. So you will be next. Okay, you guys can actually switch on to that one. We'll approach him as well. Is the capacitor empty? God damn it, that's not good. Let's break out a few mediums. Add them there. And look at that. Dead in the water. Luckily they are targeting my ogres. But they're probably keeping me neutered. Is that what's happening? Yeah, and it's those watchmen. So it's actually my target calling that was off. So let's break out a couple more mediums here and get rid of the watchmen first. So that's actually your primary. Okay, good. You know, we're slowly learning. Let's get this one going. Use another cap boost. Rep a little. And that's one watchman down. Next one is at, oh my god, 30 kilometers. Pretty far away. They've re-switched on me. Luckily, I do rep quite a bit. So that's okay. And yeah, interesting. The order in which I take out the targets is much more important when you're doing it solo. So keep that in mind. We are learning, so that's pretty awesome. Now let's hope that I can basically get rid of these watchmen and then get some cap recharging going naturally. But the cap booster obviously saved me, allowed me to stay in the game. So there we go, and then you will be next, and I'll put myself... Well, look at that, is he stuck there? Which is actually okay. No need to slow down like that. Get a rep cycle going. And you guys... Oh, bloody hell. Return to drone bay. Approach. Maybe we'll just do an orbit... no, don't actually like the idea of having to orbit that one. So there we go. There goes that watchman. And then we'll try, I guess, 4 mediums plus my lasers. At least this is going better now. The neuting has stopped. We can start firing on him. Like that. And then another eye on the scan. Yeah, much more hectic. Much more to think about than running these in like a Dominic's with sentry drones or with 2-3 guys. This was interesting. But of course the watchmen do die much more quickly. Had I primaried them, may have done quite a bit better than what I'm doing here. Because I can actually pretty much keep the repping going. If I don't overdo it on the rest of the stuff. So... This guy will break from the hammerheads, so that's good. And this scan is looking okay as well. So die, please. Thank you. Return to drone bay, and then we'll be approaching that. My mobile tractor unit. Activating afterburner here too. And yeah, there you go, guys. A C1 site, solo Myrmidon. Not completely convinced it's the best fit just yet. Any suggestions are welcome in the comments. But personally, what I do like is the versatility of this, and the fact that I should be able to handle a PvP situation if I get dropped as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.